get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
I might
you
grab
are
at that, I
looking
don't
at
know,
the
my rap, my
youngest
blood
and
boils
best
over
rising
like,
star in
oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wish you shut the fuck up real bad. Shut up.
Good morning, everyone. This is BX Sports Jedi Kev, the Don of the Watch Along here. We are going to review Starrcast V. We're previewing, not reviewing. It hasn't happened. It will be happening this Sunday night, Nashville, Tennessee. Wow, hard here. To be honest with you, when it first came out, a lot of people wasn't interested. They didn't want to know anything about it. Thought it was going to be a gimmick or a joke. But it is set up for being Ric Flair's last match at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Apart from being his last match, have a truly forbidden door work of all wrestling promotions. You're gonna have All Elite Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, AAA, even to the indie show. We're gonna talk about it little by little. Thank you guys for joining me here. Remember, if you're not down with the Heel the Ring podcast, we have 2 words for you. Just subscribe. You can follow us here on the YouTube channel, on the BX Sports Jedi Network. You're on the Twitch channel as well as Rumba. You can follow us on our Facebook page, Heel the Ring Facebook group, which is growing by the numbers. We have the watch along soldiers that watch along with us. We had a phenomenal night last night on the SummerSlam review as well as the watch along. Thank you guys for your time. Something like I always tell you, I can never give you back is the time, and I appreciate everyone that support us. Also, you can find us on all the audio platforms: Anchor FM, Spreaker, Spotify, you name it, you got it. Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, the Jedi. The Force is strong with this Jedi network because of you guys. So let's get right in. There's a lot of good. This is a little everybody. If you're a truly wrestling fan, there's someone on the show. Guess what? It's only $34.99. You can find it on Fight TV or Bleacher Report. You just type in Ric Flair's Last Match.com. You'll find it there. I am not being paid for any of this stuff to promote this. I am a wrestling fan. Like I said in the beginning, when this card came out a couple months ago, wasn't really invested. I was like, why is Ric Flair, going to get in the ring for the last time? Is it really going to be a something that I'm going to look forward to? Nonsense. As the card started building up from the Crockett production, I started seeing more and more things, and I got invested in it. First of all, there's going to be a Bunkhouse Battle Royal. You're going to see a lot of independent wrestling names that we known or we love from the past or the present or even the future in this Bunkhouse Battle Royal. I think it's going to be awesome. It starts at 6 o'clock. You got to, it's 7 Eastern, I think 6 Central. I might be wrong. But if you're a wrestling fan, again, check it out. I'm going to check it out. I wasn't going to be invested in it, and I did. The more it got to me, I really wanted to check it out there because I'm a wrestling. I'm going to see folks that I saw in my past and showing the wrestlers that are currently over, and some of them you can even see futures of the future stars in there as well, and especially all the promotions. Let's go with one of the matches on the card. Clark Connor's taking on Ren Narita. Now, this is a New Japan Wrestling matchup here. We saw Clark Connor part of the Forbidden Doors. His match in the Forbidden Door was impressive. This is going to be if you're a New Japan Wrestling fan, pure hardcore, wrestling, this is a good match for you to watch there, to be invested. I can't wait. I'm just gonna preview these up and down. It's gonna be a short video, guys. I'm not, it's Sunday. I know most of you guys are just relaxing, getting ready for watching this. I will be there watching it. Then we have a tag team. One of the favorite underrated tag teams here is Motor City Machine Guns taking on the Wolves. Davey Richard, Eddie Edwards, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. Now, we know that Alex Shelley is related to Logan Paul. That's their cousin. You saw a phenomenal match by Logan Paul. He trained with Shelley and during his time here to get in the ring, and it shows. Motor City Machine Guns, a tag team that I would love to see now with Triple H ahead of time in the WWE or possibly AEW. You never know. AEW, Tony Khan, gets a little bit slick here and could bring a Motor City Machine Gun, especially the way they like to wrestle in the independent circuit, and the way AEW schedule is only once a week type of deal, and you're allowed to work in all different cross promotions. Maybe Motor City Machine Guns favors more AEW to go wrestle if they want to be, or if they want that, if WWE pays them the big bucks. You can see the Motor City Machine Gun with the relationship with Logan Paul. But this is they're part of Impact Wrestling. You'll see AEW and Impact have a good working relationship. You saw WWE trying to work with Impact back and forth. At the end of the day, this is going to be a good tag team match there. I think, it's going to be fun. Both teams, phenomenal in the ring. We shall see where we go from that. I'm excited for that there. I'm going to be excited for all this card, believe it or not. Here we go. This is a match, though, that I'm touching on. I think this match is going to get scratched for some reason. You're going to see Jonathan Gresham, Nick Wayne, Alan Angel, Keshi Takahashi. I think this is a fatal four-way match. I think it's going to get scratched because of Jonathan Gresham. I think he quit wrestling, period. It's a four corners match. Excuse me, guys. Four corners match. I think it's going to be scratched. I hope not. I hope they do wrestle. I want to see Gresham back in the ring, back at the, after he has a nasty taste in his mouth. What happened in Ring of Honor last week with Claudio Castagnoli winning, Antonio Cesaro, Claudio Castagnoli, those they don't know, winning the ROH title, being the first match of the ROH card, and only 11 minutes, and he dropped the title there. And the celebration afterwards, Gresham had some words with Tony Khan. They went back and forth. Some heated discussion, foul language was involved. Then eventually, after that match, he asked for his unconditional release from ROH. Doesn't want to do nothing to do with no ROH, no AEW. He even closed his Twitter account of his wrestling school, his wrestling promotion. That's on hold. He seems like he's done with the industry of wrestling right now. Hopefully not. Jonathan Gresham is a good in-ring performer in the indies. We could see him having a great career in Impact Wrestling if he doesn't want to wrestle for AEW. I don't know if WWE is something that is in the cards for him. I don't know if he's interested in WWE or WWE is not interested, vice versa. And then, if I see Gresham maybe working for the WWE, it'll be in the NXT level. And I don't think Gresham wants to go back, look like it's taking a step back in NXT, although NXT is really great. It's more of a developmental league. We don't know. With Gresham, I hope he doesn't that taste with Khan, remove him from something that he really loves and enjoy, which is wrestling. So Jonathan Gresham, if this ever gets to you, you can hear this as a wrestling fan. I hope you don't quit for that reason. I know if that's going to bring you, disturb your peace, then I'm all for it. Then we go step away. If it's going to disrupt your peace at home or as a person, then I get it. But who are we to tell you? But as us, we appreciate you in the ring and what you bring, your talents in the ring. I hope that you have a second change of heart. But again, if it's going to disrupt your peace, then we don't understand. So we move on here. We move on to the next match here. This one is interesting here. You're going to have Kerry and Ricky Morton with Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. I remember them when I was a young lad here, watching them in the ring, Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, going at it back and forth, taking on Brian Pillman Jr., Brock Anderson, the son of Arn Anderson, pretty much Four Horsemen. Because remember, Brian Pillman used to be in the Four Horsemen when he was, God rest his soul, when he was alive, part of the WCW days. I love it. Just to see the young generation, the second generation wrestlers there with Brian. I'm not too sure if that's his son or his grandson, Brock Anderson. But all in all, it's good to see Arn Anderson in some way in the corner. You always saw see Tully Blanchard as well. But, they're bringing their wisdom of just being producers or instructors in to the match. Wow, to see Ricky Morton still at that age performing, I hope it shows his conditioning, and I hope his health level wise could, I believe they're going to deliver a good match. That's going to be fun. I can't wait to see that there. That's going to be a fun match to see going forward. Then we have some AAA wrestling here from AAA. You're going to have Rey Fénix, Torres, Laredo Kid, and Bandido. Look for this four-way match to be awesome. High flying, all the type of stuff that AAA wrestling, lucha libre, is all about. They're going to display it. That this is for wrestling fans. They're going to show you a little bit of everything. This brings this features this, and you're going to see these performers at a high octane level. With the speed of the match is going to be so fast. The incredible moves, the moonsaults, the flips. You're going to be whoa! How are they going to top it off? Maybe that's an opener to get the crowd with the heat going, buzzing. That might be an opener for AAA. Good to see that there. And then we're going to have an MLW matchup here. Harry Smith, the son of the legendary Davey Boy Smith, taking on Killer Cross with Scarlett Baroque. A lot of talk about Killer Cross coming to the WWE. But now that Triple H is head of creative, we saw Triple H bringing in some faces from the past. Dakota Kai, former NXT Tag Team Champion. We also got Mia Shirag returning back now, and now she changed her name. We saw Bailey return. Killer Cross, another one of Triple H's protege that we saw him do phenomenal work in NXT, the Black and Gold. Could Killer Cross be the next name? Even Harry Smith, son of the legendary David Boy Smith, maybe he might get an opportunity to work with WWE. MLW, again, showcasing their some talents here in this card. And I like to see that matchup. I think that's going to be another really good matchup. All these are really good. Then we're going to have some Impact Wrestling divas. You're going to have Rachel Ellering, Jordynne Grace, the Knockout Champion, and Diana Purrazzo. Last time we saw them in Slammiversary, we saw the women King of the Mountain match there, where we saw Grace become the women's champion. Diana Purrazzo did some phenomenal moves when they did. She was part of receptive on that off day when she fell off the ladder onto the table. She takes the risk. She's hardcore. These ladies, let me tell you something. These ladies in Impact Wrestling, they're not just knockouts. They are hardcore wrestling fans. These ladies bring it. I don't see any disappointment in this ladies matchup. This is not go get your drink. This is not a Jay Cardio match or that disgrace that we saw on Friday Night Rampage. It wasn't that Anna Jay match that we saw with Ruby Soho. These ladies bring it. These ladies are gonna bring the house down. This is they bring it. I can't. That one's another match there that I'm going to be intrigued. None of these here is going to be. I don't see a snooze fest. I'm sorry, folks. I don't see a snooze fest at all. Other matches, you're going to have the Briscoes taking on the Von Erichs. That's another one that I want to see. We saw the Briscoes coming off last week's great match against FTR, and now we're going to see them taking on, the Von Erichs, a legendary family. Kerry Von Erich, Texas Tornado. You remember him. Don't know what their relationship is, if it's just the name gimmick or all. Not too familiar with them, but I know that whenever the Briscoes are involved in a tag team match, it's must-watch TV. So I'm pretty sure the Von Erichs are going to bring it, and I can't wait to see that match there. Also, you have from Impact Wrestling, you're going to have the champion you're going to have Josh Alexander defending against Jacob Fatu of MLW. So we're going to have a little bit of a cross-promotion there. We're going to have Impact taking on MLW. Jacob Fatu, phenomenal, looks like a beast. He is like, whoa, intimidating. And of course, Josh Alexander's with the amateur wrestling gear. He's the champion. He's over right now, and that's going to be another good match. A little bit of technical wrestling from Josh Alexander with the Brute of Fatu. It'd be interesting to see. I want to see that one match. That's going to be a really, really good match there. We're going to have some and so many more. I know I'm going to miss some matches on the card here. You're going to have some more New Japan Wrestling as well. I think they're featuring a second New Japan Wrestling bout. Card subject to change. You know, we know when a lot of these promotions, indies, things tend to change. Injuries, flights, so forth. Stuff happens. Pay rate. You know, for now, that is the card. Advertising card subject to change. You never know what could happen here. But it's all in all, we go, of course, to the main event. It is Ric Flair teaming up with his son-in-law, Andrade El Idolo, taking on Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, with Carrot Jarrett in the ring corner. I'm pretty sure Ric Flair's wife will be there as well. Charlotte Flair will be in attendance, but not on camera. She'll be in the backstage in a gorilla just to watch her dad. Now, Charlotte Flair warned her dad, no moonsaults, please, father. No moonsaults, no. And, of course, this is Ric Flair. He's going to leave it all out there. But I hope he fights a safe match. You know, I hope we get his cockiness with the strut, chops, the wooing, not too much. Probably they're going to slam him. They're going to get him off the top ropes to get that famous Ric Flair flip over. But I hope it's a safe match. I hope he has fun. If it's really going to be his really last hurrah in the ring, Ric Flair, I hope you have fun. You did have fun, and I was there. I was privileged to be in Orlando for your last match in the WWE with Shawn Michaels when you got super kicked in WrestleMania. I was there. To me, it was a passing of the torch there, kind of. You saw Ric Flair, who to me was, you know, he wasn't meant as this great obstacle giant of a champion. Ric Flair was just a great wrestler, charismatic. You know it. And he was giving the torch over to HBK. You know, and you could say maybe HBK was a little bit past a little bit also, but losing to HBK, you're losing to the next generation of Ric Flair type, and not the same type of wrestler, but you know what I mean. That same style, body type with champion on top of and Ric Flair. If this is your last match, have fun. We saw him get roasted on Friday night. That was a good roast battle there. They roasted him Friday night. He is having fun. That's what it's all about. At his age, hey, you never know when the maker taps your shoulder and say, come on home, back to yonder, back to the heaven, the pearly gates might be asking you to return. Ric Flair said he was dead for 14 days, you know, when we had that stroke. He's taking maybe a second chance in life here, and he's going to go have fun. You know, hey, Flair wrestled this last match. Enjoy now watching your daughter and your son-in-law in this profession. You've seen also your other children. Maybe, you know, stick around for your grandkids. Maybe, you know, could be next in line to get in the ring. And you are over. Listen, when you're at 73 years old, God bless you, and you're out there featuring in Bad Bunny videos and other videos in modern day pop culture, you're over, Ric Flair. No matter what, you're not just this decrepit or senile old man. No, you're over. Everybody wants to woo. Everybody wants your saying to be the man. You got to beat the man. And man, that promo was going to stand this test of time. So Ric Flair, this is your last match. If it is or it isn't, I don't care if it is or it isn't, to be honest with you. As long as you're safe and you're happy, at peace, and have fun, I'm invested. You know, I'm invested. Why not? He's an old man. What are you going to say? Nah, I'm invested. I'm going to watch this. I want to see it because Ric Flair has brought me great memories in his matches from Steamboat. You know, wrestling Steamboat, wrestling Sting, you know, going at it, the Four Horsemen facet, winning the Royal Rumble and becoming the WWF heavyweight champion at that time, winning the Royal Rumble with the title, fighting Mr. Perfect in your battles, in dropping the title to Bret the Hitman Hart in WWF before returning back to WCW and winning the world's title. You know, your battles with Sting, with Lex Luger, you know, with Terry and Dory Funk, as well as the Nature Boy, as the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. You know, a lot of people also don't forget about your matches that you had in Puerto Rico with Carlos Colon. You know, that's very underrated that it hasn't been talked a lot there. In Puerto Rico, you had some great matches. You know, Carlito Colon, the figure four, was learned from Carlito Colon, learning the figure four leg lock. That's a big move that was stapled in your career. You know, also we know that by the history of Ric Flair in that plane crash, they should have been dead. You know, this is right now. There's still purpose that you have to fulfill in your life, Ric Flair, and it's just bringing joy and entertaining, not just to the fans, but something. There's a mission that you need to do that you haven't been asked to go to the pearly gates yet. But we're going to embrace and enjoy your entertainment value, career-wise. You know, so thank you, Ric Flair, for this last match. If it's still, like I said, if there's more, I'll take it, but have fun, man. I can't wait to enjoy it. The guys, that's my review for this card. Where can you find this? In Fight TV, FITE. It's $34.99 for the pay-per-view. I am not in a paid endorsement for this. Go ahead, and if you have the finances, go ahead and watch it. I think, you know, think about this. If you're at home, if you were to go to these arenas, even if it wasn't for wrestling, any event, it's going to cost you over $100. Parking, food. For $34.99, you're going to watch something on a Sunday night, 7 o'clock, be entertained with all these great matches, and you just have your dinner with your family. Watch wrestling. Wrestling brings memories. If you're not going to watch Sunday Night Baseball, which the matchup isn't so intriguing for Sunday Night Baseball. It's not crapping on the product either, but maybe you're not a baseball fan. But if you want to see some type of entertainment, you know, you missed out last night on the UFC 277, you know, or you missed out on SummerSlam. Well, you have a chance here. You got another event here. Or if you watch all of it and you just like me, want to be, you know, keeping up with the Joneses and meet and see everything with wrestling, take a, you know, $34.99 is not a bad price tag here for entertaining. Just think of it as a Sunday night outing. You know, hey, heck, you could just go to just around the corner just for a regular leisure, and you spend that like this. So I advise you to watch it if you're a wrestling fan, but thank you guys for allowing me to entertain you here this afternoon. Have a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Get over on life. Don't let life pin you. You pin the situation and get over. May the sports be with you. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev, the Don of the Watch Along. Just to give you a quick note, if this is the first time you're listening to us, we have just 2 words for you. Just subscribe to the BX Sports Jedi Network YouTube channel. On Twitch, we are BX Sports Jedi Network, as well as Rumba. And you can find us on our Facebook page, the Heel of the Ring group. Go ahead, join us. Let us know that you saw the video. We love to hear where you're from, the comments. We are a comment participation program. We always love to hear your comments. How can we make this program much better, more easy to hear? We always welcome the comments. And you can find us there on Linktree. App is there. You could find us anywhere on our Linktree. And we want to hear you. We are on the audio platform, on the iHeartRadio, Spotify. And we are Anchor FM, Speaker. We are on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We are in Amazon Music. So just put BX Sports Jedi Network. You find all the different programs. We cover UFC here, MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. Anything that's combat sports, these young men, they cover it. They speak on it. They review it. They give you previews. They tell you what to look for. Give them a check them out. We also do the live New York Yankees watch along. Every Yankee game available, we watch it along, play by play. If you can listen to it, or if you're blocked out by the Amazon Prime or the Apple TV, guess what? Come on over and watch along with us. We will tell you what's going on, and we hear your comments. And we got a Caputo who rants and raves when the Yankees don't go their way. He goes nuts. He goes off the rails. It is hilarious. Come check us out. Also, we have Heel of the Ring. We also covered the WWE, AEW. Now here, this promotion. So everything wrestling, we are covering it. We are a little bit of everything here. The Chef Dan's Giants report. Football season is upon us. We will have football reviews for the Jets, the Giants, and so forth. The New York Knicks. We are covering the New York Knicks. So we are Return of the Knicks podcast. We did all 82 games of the watch along, plus any news and notes of the New York Knicks, the draft, the free agency, you name it, you know it. Basketball with Chef. We have the basketball report with the G Money Hoop Show and the Prophet Daniel. So join us, be part of the Jedi Network, feel the Force. We'll see you next time, guys.
I'm awesome! You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up!
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
might grab a bat, I don't know, my rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know